Hey, my name is Alison Wells, and I just wanted to share a little bit about why I use Legacy Track Club. First and foremost, Coach Faulting is amazing. I've been very blessed to know him since the very beginning of my running career. He's actually the reason that I was able to pursue some big goals and kind of get to where I am right now. And so he's been there since the very beginning. He coached me in high school. Back in that day, he actually coached me to my next step, which was collegiate running at the University of Alabama. That was probably my first really big running goal, was to run for a D1 big school. And because of his training, because of just the person that he is, I was able to realize that goal and live out, some really, really fun 4 years. After I graduated from college, I did take a few year break just for, a mental reset, physical reset, emotional reset, all of those things. But then probably about 9 months after having my first son, I realized that there was still a running goal that I wanted to attain that I had set for myself back in college, and that was to run the Boston Marathon. So I texted Coach Faulting and asked him if he would help train me for this race, and he was like, of course, let's go, let's do it. And so during that first training block, I didn't start just from 0 to marathon. We went to 5K and then had some 10K goals and some little steps in between, which, not to get too far off track, but that's another great thing about his coaching, is that, he really uses those process goals, those small goals that I think are so important to get you to the big goals. And so we started small, we built up. I ended up running my first marathon in 2 hours and 57 minutes. So I had a goal to break hours. I had a goal to break 3 hours, and ended up running 2:57, and then which qualified me for Boston. And at Boston, I actually ran 2:48:55, with, again, just the goal to go out, have fun, compete, but not make it too seriously demanding. And I've just really, since using this program, have most importantly fallen in love with running again, and really more so than ever before. Now I'm a mom to 2 kids, and I'm currently training for the Austin Marathon that's going to be coming up in February, and then with a much bigger goal in mind for Chicago later in October, and then eventually want to make it to the Olympic trials for the marathon. And so these are all goals that I would have never thought possible from the start, but because of Coach Faulting's belief in me and just his program and his flexibility with my busy mom, literally crazy mom schedule, I've been able to get there and I can see that on the horizon. Going back to the importance of getting a coach, I think a lot of times we need help. We need that outside help of somebody that believes in us a little bit more than we might believe in ourselves. I might just be speaking about myself. I know I need that. I need somebody on the outside pushing me and believing in me, because a lot of times that's where I can struggle. And so Coach Faulting and Coach Rabo, they are those people. They're amazing. Again, they work with you. You can do this program from anywhere. I started this program living in Bainbridge, Georgia. I went on a couple trips to Europe and still on my marathon build and still was able to train. He worked with me there. I've since moved to Texas in the middle of this marathon build. So really, it works anywhere. No matter where you are, no matter the weather, the terrain, whatever. Most importantly, he's really going to work with you. He's going to work with your individualized goals, your individualized life. And he realizes that, as people that run, we're more than just runners, right? We are people that run. We have things going on. But our running goals can be so important and can teach us so much about life itself anyway. So, Legacy Track Club has just been an amazing blessing in my life, and I encourage you to check it out, to reach, to go for it, to reach for those big goals. But it really, really, really does help. I would even dare to say that it's vital that you get a good coach and a good program. So check it out.